Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Math and Physics Podcast. I am your host, Parker.
And I'm Ray, and we welcome you to episode
Number 18.
18. Let's go.
Number 18, yeah. Sorry for not posting in a while. It's been, at the time of this recording, it's been an entire week without posting. We just, I text Ray. I say, okay, let's record tomorrow. He says, okay. Tomorrow passes by.
Every time.
I text him 2 days later. I'm like, hey man, when should we record? And then that process just repeats itself. So
yeah, that's been happening for quite some time. So we definitely do apologize. But I think once everything starts to get in order, I think definitely when school starts, we'll have a much better schedule, an actual schedule, apart from whatever we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be better.
I'm thinking until school starts, we'll be able to do once per week and then sometimes twice per week.
I think at least minimum once per week it should be.
Yeah.
It should be minimum once per week at least.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So we'll continue with that.
Yeah. So episode number 18, we're going to be talking about going into second year at the University of Toronto and what what we'll be expecting, what courses we're going to take, and etc. We'll get to the content as the podcast progresses.
Yep, and I guess also just the overall excitement of our second year. Because, I mean, to be honest, personally, I am pretty excited for the second year. I'm taking a look at my timetable right now, my preliminary timetable, and I'm already getting pretty excited with the courses I'm looking at,
Yeah, I'm also really excited just because second year is going to feel a lot more like actual university for me.
That is true.
Because first year I was taking a lot of electives. I was taking history class, geography class, English class, and stuff like that. Just because I had the room, for us, the only requirements were math and physics, literally.
Yep.
So we had a lot of room to just add any courses that we wanted to.
Yeah, my electives were going really well in my first year, actually. But I definitely understand that now, again, looking at my timetable, I'm really seeing the lack of diversity. It's pretty much all math, physics, astronomy. That's basically it. That's basically my entire timetable.
I don't think I officially announced this on the podcast, but I changed my mind again, and I went back to an astrophysics specialist.
Oh.
And so because I'm also taking a minor in Spanish. Because of that, I technically don't have any electives because I have to take a Spanish class, but I guess you can say Spanish is my elective. Other than that, that's one class per semester. That is my elective, quote unquote. And then everything else is math, physics, astronomy. That's it.
Yeah, I'm actually taking a quote-unquote bird course. I don't want to necessarily say it. Is it okay if I say it?
Yeah.
Can I say it? Okay, well, I'm taking PHS 100. I don't really know what it is, which I should, but I don't. But I was told that it was an easy course. I have no idea what it is. That's the thing.
What's it called?
It just PHS 100. I don't actually have the name of it. And
I can search it out.
Yeah, I'll probably just search it up.
PHS 100?
Yeah, PHS 100 at U of T.
Global Health
and Grand Ops. That sounds so cool. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
This course introduces students to basic public health related concepts.
That sounds
I do not
boring
think I'm gonna
hell.
like this. Why would I pick this?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That sounds so boring.
Yes, it does. But it's supposedly an easy course, so we're gonna continue with that. See, my mindset to all the viewers out there is very different from Parker's, and Parker's is the one to be reckoned. He is the mindset that you have. I think is a lot better, to be honest, in my opinion, because you're work at the harder courses, learn the harder courses, stuff like that. And even though I'm not taking 237, but I'm just not in that I want to have the craziest, most difficult year of university coming up. I don't want that. So that's why I decided to take a little. I know you do. I know exactly why I'm saying I know you do, but I don't.
Here's the thing.
I want difficulty. Don't get me wrong. I want difficulty, but I don't want to the point where I'm just screw this. It's too hard.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I know my second year is going to be hard, like no matter what.
Yeah.
But like if it's going to be hard, I might as well like make it hard. Cuz I want to come out of second year.
Answer.
I want to come out of second year just knowing more. Cuz after second year, you just specialize more into your branch, and then you kind of like do your research and like onto the newer frontiers of your branch, right? And I think the more you know in general, the more it'll help you out in research and discovery and things like that. So I don't know, second year, let's just send it all the way with Math 237, which is the medium difficulty branch at U of T, which
wait, so 235 would be the easy? Then wait, isn't there something easier than 235?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm actually taking the easiest math course. Wow.
Yeah, because
that's cool.
Right, because 235 is the following course to 135.
No, but there's 133 though.
Okay, but 133 doesn't really count. You can't like you can't take 133 and do like some serious math related stuff.
I guess that is true.
The lowest, or the I guess the easiest one would be the 3-5 branch. The 3-7 branch is the medium difficulty, and then there's the 5-7, which I don't even think is attainable for like regular guys like me.
Yeah, I don't even think it's like, it doesn't really have a point, especially if you're taking an astrophysics and astronomy specialist. Like the fact that you're not taking a math specialist, I don't really think you would need 257. I think 257 is where the 5-7 stop, right? There's no 3-5-7.
No,
right?
There's no 3-3-7. Like it's only first and second year.
Yeah, it's only first and
branches.
Second. Yeah.
And then afterwards, it's just like specialized courses like 244. You know, which is okay. Just for context, if you're not at U of T right now, the 3-5, 3-7, and 5-7 branches are all calculus. 2-2-3 is linear algebra, and 2-4-4 is differential equations.
Again, these are just the numbers that we are going to be using when we talk about it, because there probably are other 235 courses that are not math, or 244 courses that are not math, right? Because they're like multiple codes, just different letters in the beginning. So I'm just saying also for the future, if we ever do say like 235, 244, stuff like that, we obviously will, again, make sure to define what we mean by them. But just in general, as Parker said, the 3-5, 3-7, 5-7 are all the math calculus courses. And we're going to be talking about that quite a lot in this video. So, I mean, in this podcast. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Also, if we want to be a little bit more specific, we could say like Math 223.
Math 235 or something.
Every time there's a math class, it's math. Every time it's phi.
Sure, we can just
physics
we
and
can
ASTs, astronomy. Yeah,
it's a lot better. Yeah, definitely a lot better to get your word across.
Yeah. So
okay. So
quick segue into our first semester timetable. So I'm gonna be taking differential equations, which is Math 244. I'm also gonna be taking Math 237, which is calculus. And those are the only two math classes I'm taking first semester. After that, I'm taking quantum physics, astronomy.
Wait, which quantum physics class are you in?
Monday, Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday.
What's the time?
1 to 2.
No way, we're in the same class.
I think there's only one class, right?
Oh, never mind. I was so excited. I was so excited. Never mind.
Yeah, there's only one class.
Oh man, I'm like, woo! I mean, it's still cool. We're in the same class, but just that the fact that the probability of doing that is 100% doesn't make it cool.
Yeah. There's only one, so yeah. Also, there's only one class for astronomy, so we're gonna be in the same one for that.
Yeah, we're gonna be in that one too. Wait, you're also doing the online version, correct?
Yeah.
And are you gonna be staying at home?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
I was thinking of actually, like, if you're ready to have me, I was thinking of like just taking a ride down to Toronto and just visiting like Jared and you.
100%, bro. That's not even a question. Yeah. Obviously, anytime, of course. Anyway, I mean, we can talk about this later as well. But yeah, for sure. Okay. Any other classes? Any other cool ones?
So what did I name? Quantum physics, calculus, differential equations, astronomy, and then Spanish. That's my whole timetable.
And that's your fall semester.
Yeah, for fall. What's yours?
So mine is pretty similar to yours. We have astronomy and 256. So the astronomy is called Stars and Planets. Interesting fact about astronomy 221 for people who might be taking it. Even though it's called Stars and Planets, which might, make you think it's a pretty easy course, apparently it's really hard.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've read some stuff online, and I've read that it is extremely hard.
It's basically first year physics, but just only applied to like cosmology and like our solar system.
I think it's pretty cool, but whenever I search up astronomy 221 on Reddit or any social networking site, everyone hates it for some reason. Everyone's like, it's such a hard class.
Just because it's hard,
Yeah, I guess just because it's hard. Also, that one does not have a tutorial, correct?
No.
Okay, awesome. Okay, the other course I'm taking, no, this is a fun one. This is Physics 224. Now, this one Parker does not have to take, I believe, and it is a practical, like an experimental practical physics, basically. Mm-hmm. And it's just one semester. I am so excited for it because, again, I think in this one we're going to be doing a lot with coding as well, where we use Python to try and simulate actual experiments and try to see what would happen theoretically, change the values, stuff like that. So I'm very excited for 224.
Right.
And that's going to be the practical class.
Do the Python tutorial on the computational physics website.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I can do that to refresh memory for sure.
There's literally like a link you click. It says tutorial for second year 224 like
wow, there's literally a tutorial. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay, that's something I didn't know. I'm definitely going to search that up as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other classes, the PHS 100 that I already told you guys about, the Global Health and Grand Ops. And then finally 235, which is an easier version of Parker's 237.
Well, not easier.
I mean, okay, different. Let me say that. Different. Yeah. Like I do more computations and he does more proofs, which to be honest, I still think proofs are a lot harder. Like I still think it's fine if I say my course is a lot easier.
It's subjectively easier, but I think it's a majority.
Yeah,
a majority of
that's
people
what I'm
would
saying.
say
Because
it's
proofs
easier.
in general are not very, not a lot of people have done that. So especially when they're in the second year doing crazy proofs, it's a little bit harder than just, integrals and computations and stuff.
I really want to get better at proofs, Just the proofs we were doing in 137 were so like, I don't know. I felt really out of the blue, especially that one proof about upper and lower sums that we were doing in class.
Sum proofs?
Yeah, that one was so funny.
Proofs.
He took like he took like the upper sum plus epsilon and the lower sum minus something like that, and then like he gave us like 15 minutes to work on the proof before he did it on the board. And this is Mihai, by the way, who we had on the podcast earlier.
Yep.
He gave us 15 minutes to do it in class. Ray and I just looked at each other. We're like, man, this is, I don't even know where to start. And then he pulls that little trick out of his sleeve and blew our minds. And
yes. But definitely, okay, I will say this. Obviously, I haven't done 237, so I can't say much about it. But there were a lot of moments in 137.
Yeah.
I'll say that. There were a lot of those where he put something on the board and I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Something crazy, like that's happened quite a lot.
Yeah. When we were talking to Matt Cater on the podcast, he told us that, he was struggling in 137. But then he ended up getting like a 90 in 237. So it's kind of reassuring me because near the end of 237, I wouldn't even consider myself as struggling. I was doing average, I guess, compared to, I guess, the first semester. But by the end of 137, I was kind of feeling confident as like a, first year proof, half proof writer.
Yep.
Plus computations mathematician, I guess, if that's the title you want to put on it. And seeing Matt go through like the second year course in that branch and succeed very well. A 90 is super impressive. I think if I just work hard, I think I can do the same.
I think, to be honest, especially at U of T, I think all the professors, okay, I shouldn't say all because I don't even know half of them, but most of the professors I think are kind of accommodating, because I think a lot of people say that about U of T, where like if it's crazy hard, like a lot of them have special, like as I said, like office hours, and there's that whole math department in the geography building that so nice to math students. I hate them personally. I've already said this before in the podcast, but in general, I think they're pretty good, especially for like, learning extra math and stuff. So I think there's a lot of like good foundation for math at U of T, and physics as well. Because I think that's what makes it the top, right?
There are a lot of really intelligent people that if you're willing to like put in the time, you can really gain from their knowledge. Does that make sense? Like if you're just a sponge and you surround yourself with water, eventually you will also be filled with water.
Oh, okay. I like that quote. That's actually a really nice. Wait, have you heard that somewhere?
No, I just freestyled that.
That is very respectable. That's a very respectable quote. I'll give you that.
Thank you. So, yeah.
Wait, why did you say the quote again?
Like if you surround yourself with like intelligent people.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. I was just getting back on track. Yeah. So I was just saying that U of T has quite a lot of those areas, where you can surround yourself with intelligent people. Basically is what I'm trying to say is, as well as the math and physics department, I think personally are like perfect at U of T. Like it's got a really good track record, obviously. At
the same time, though, you haven't experienced any other math courses.
That is true. So, though. I mean, I've only experienced like a 137, but I did have a lot of fun with that. Maybe that's why I'm so excited.
It could be deeply flawed, but all you know is U of T. So
that's true.
Anyways, as a U of T student myself as well, I do think there's a very good math community at U of T, so I'm just happy that's where I'm at.
To be honest, if I'm not mistaken, just do correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the science department the reason U of T is so good? Like so high up in the university rankings?
It's the number one engineering school in Canada.
Really?
Yeah. There's a huge banner on Bayhan, which is the engineering building, basically. There's a huge banner that says Canada's number one engineering school.
That is interesting news. I actually didn't know that.
I also think the law is good as well.
U of T law?
I think it's good, yeah.
Oh, I have actually completely forgotten about law.
Yeah.
I think this is the problem with science students, right? Science students are so used to the science from like their high school, because like everyone's been doing science, Yeah. Everyone's been doing science since high school. Everyone knows it, or even if you didn't take it, you at least know that it exists. But like stuff like law, you're like, wow. Oh, wait, is there law in high school?
Yes, I took law.
You took law in high school? That's crazy.
I took law in grade 11 and grade 12 because...
Oh, what?
I was actually... I was going to be a lawyer, then a businessman, then a physicist.
Wow, so you really changed your paths, eh?
But at the same time, I wanted to be a lawyer in like grade 11. Like, kind of, not really. I only took it because it's this weird situation where they built a high school closer to my house than the one I was going to, and they were forcing me to switch because I wasn't in like the region of my old high school.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go to the new one. So if I entered like the law program at my school, I could stay. And that like the law program was literally just take a law class. So I just took a law class and stayed at my high school.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, that's actually really cool. I did not even know that you could take law in high school.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, maybe I should learn.
It's the stupidest class I've ever taken.
Is it?
It's actually not true. Religion class is the stupidest class I've ever taken.
Wait, there's religion class? Okay,
You
I've
didn't-
definitely heard of that. I've
Wait.
definitely heard of that.
No, have you gone to? Oh yeah, you weren't.
I
you
was
weren't
not in. Yeah, I wasn't here.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so for the viewers that don't know, I was in India for most of my life. I actually moved to Canada in 2016. So to all those people who had, religion class and what's the big thing? What's like another big thing that you guys do in elementary school? Wait,
I
do you do
don't
sex
know.
ed in elementary or high school?
Like technically middle school.
Yeah, so that I also missed. Yeah, that I also missed. So I actually missed a lot that went down, pretty much everything before you turned 16? 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
No.
So everything before
15.
16 I've missed in North America. So yes, I did not have a religion class.
Well,
Yeah.
I went to a Catholic school, so technically,
Oh, that also makes a lot
kind
more
of-
sense.
it's part of it. But
Yeah, that also makes a lot more sense.
anyways,
Okay, so
getting
now
back
we
on
can-
track.
Yeah, let's get back on track with talking about the winter term. I think I can go first.
Oh yeah, you can go.
Okay, perfect. So the first one that I can see here is Physics 252, which is, okay, so again, another comment. The physics classes in the second year, there are like a lot of physics classes in the second year. And there are a lot of options that you have. For me, because I'm only doing a physics major, I only have to do 2 of, I think, the 6 potential
There's
classes.
4.
Right? 4 potential classes. Sorry, okay, so they're not a lot. They're not crazy. Crazy number. They're only 4. Well, I'm taking 2, and I think, Parker, you have to take all 4, correct?
No, I have to take 3 out of the 4.
Okay.
And then next year I have to take the 4th one, but in third
Oh.
year.
Oh, okay, that's very... Okay, yeah. You can explain when we get to you. So,
Yeah.
first, Physics 252, right? So that is thermal physics, and that is actually a requirement for my astronomy and astrophysics minor. So I was originally going to take Physics 250 and 256. 250 is E&M, right?
Yeah.
250 is E&M, which is electricity and magnetism, and 256 is quantum mechanics.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
Yeah, I know,
You can't take
unfortunately-
E&M.
No, I can't take E&M, unfortunately, which, yes, it definitely does suck. I really wanted to do electricity and magnetism, but I literally cannot fit it anywhere in my timetable.
Oh, that actually sucks because
Yeah.
I get to take all 3. Well, technically,
that's
I
so
don't.
lucky.
I don't count classical mechanics
Mhm.
because it's one that I have to take eventually.
Yeah.
So the 3 big ones for me is quantum physics, thermal physics,
Electro and
and
thermal.
E&M, and I
Yeah,
get to
I
take
was-
all 3.
Mhm. I was actually very sad because I was reading the requirements for the astrophysics minor, and it said Physics 252 and I'm like, what? And? That means I have to take this course.
Yeah.
And I had no other option. So yeah, I'm stuck taking that one. But anyways, I'm still pretty excited. Thermal physics sounds cool. Not as cool as electricity and magnetism, but it's still
I think
pretty
it
cool.
does make sense though, because in thermal physics you do get a sense of like how stars
Yeah, stars, like their
yeah.
nuclear fusion and combustion and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we
stuff like
probably have
that.
to learn there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so continuing my courses for the winter term, I have Stats 130. Now you might be wondering, yo, this guy's a second year student taking a first year class? Yeah, because this year, interesting fact, don't think I have announced this on the podcast either, but I'm switching to. Wait, have I announced this? I think I have.
so,
I'm not
yeah.
sure, but I'm switching from a physics specialist to a physics major, and astronomy and astrophysics minor, and a potential statistics major. Right now, it's a statistics minor. I just have to finish these courses for me to get the major. So Stats 130 is the first year statistics course that I'm trying to make up for my lost first year. So I'm very excited about that because, probability statistics, it's really useful for everyday stuff,
Right.
right? Then I'm taking Astronomy 222, which is the winter version of 221, Stars and Planet Part 2, I guess.
I think it's called Galaxies.
Oh, it's called
and,
Galaxies. Never mind.
It's
Oops.
called Galaxies and the Cosmos, I think.
Wow, that sounds cool.
So, yeah.
Wait, is 222 hard as well?
I think it's just the same. Like it
Oh,
uses the
crap.
same textbook.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, then for my last course, closing up my winter semester, we have CSC 148. So
Ooh.
CSC is a computer science course, which I have to take for my statistics minor and or major. And 148, I think, is the hardest the computer science one. I don't really know why I'm doing that. Unfortunately, I think it's mainly because so CSC has 108, 120, and 148, right? It's like the easy, medium, hard, or at least that's how I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, 120 is not available right now for the next year. So my only option is either 108, which is really easy, or 148, which is decently hard. So here I am taking CSC 148, which closes up my winter semester to a very exciting term.
Did you mention two?
And then 235 again.
Okay.
Yeah, then I have 235 again, which is my yearly course, and I have that on Wednesday. Oh wow, I'm doing that till 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. So.
Okay, what about you? Winter term. Let's
go.
For
me, so once again, there's Mat 237, which is calculus, which is all year. Also Spanish, which is all year round. And then I'm taking the same as you, which is physics 252, which is thermal physics. I'm also taking E&M, which happens to be right after thermal physics.
Wait. There's an E&M after thermal?
Yeah.
Wait, which thermal physics are you taking?
10 to 11.
Okay, that's mine as well. Which E&M are you taking?
E&M is 11 to 12.
On Monday, Thursday?
Monday, Wednesday.
Wait, there's an 11 to 12 E&M?
Yeah.
Oh, I might be. Wait, then why didn't I take it? Oh, I just thought. Oh, I think I didn't take it because I just have too many courses.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think I didn't take it because I don't have space. I just think because I had too many courses. Yeah. Anyways, continue.
So after that, I have Astronomy 222, which is the same as you're taking. And so on Mondays and Wednesdays, from 10 to 1, I have back-to-back thermal physics, E&M, and astronomy.
Oh,
it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, eh?
Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as we think it is. Because I'm going to be doing it at home, so I can just go and eat stuff. I was just going to say,
exactly, because we're doing it at home, we don't really have to move anywhere. We're just sitting near our laptops.
If this was in person, this would be a different story because it means I would have to wake up at 9, get my stuff ready, go to class, actually walk to class, then walk straight from one class to another class, and then straight from one class to another class, and then
back home.
After that, I have to walk back home, and then I could eat.
I know. In reality, I don't think there's any way you would have even taken those 3 courses.
Yeah.
There's no way.
What do you mean?
But yeah, I mean, it depends. If they're in the same building, then sure. But if, let's say, no, I'm saying in reality as if the online was closed. Let's say there was no online courses and it was all in person.
I would have to take them still. It's program requirements.
Oh, is there no other timing for those available?
No.
Oh, I know astronomy has no time.
Yeah, physics. Yeah, each physics class has one class. That's the.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's the downside.
Oh, I just thought this is the one that I took. Never mind, man. Never mind.
No, every physics class and astronomy class are between the 221 and the 222. There's only one lecture, so either way, I would have had to do all 3 of them back to back on Mondays and Wednesdays.
My Thursday is actually quite a lot of fun in the fall semester, where I have my in-person class, so I'm going to be coming down to U of T, and right after that, so I have my in-person from 1 to 4, right? And then right after that, I have my PHS 100, which is an online course, and because I won't be able to make the commute, I think you already checked the chat where I'm going to be living with a friend for just that one class, and I'm pretty excited for it with Jared. So
nice.
That's going to be an exciting semester. I want to see if that works out.
You're actually lucky, bro. I wish I would be able to go back to U of T.
I know.
Even if it was 1 day per week, I still want to go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going to be going on the weekends too, to be honest. Probably.
Really?
Maybe.
Why?
Depends. Again, it all depends on the situation, the coronavirus situation, bro. If it's as bad as it is right now, because see, by that time I'll be 19, right? So if it's as bad as it is right now, then, all the bars will be closed, everything will be closed, so it's no point going on the weekends. But hopefully, if stuff starts to open up, which I'm really hoping happens. I think everyone is, to be honest.
Mhm.
If it does, then there's a high chance that I'll be going weekends, you know? Stuff to do downtown.
Mhm.
Why not? And then
Fun.
you can come and chill with me, and
Yeah,
then we
that's
can go
right.
together as well,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
At the same time, though, like most of our university school year is in the winter,
Mhm.
so I don't know if that's the move to like
Yeah,
come
I
come
know,
to
it's-
Toronto for a week just to be in the snow. I don't know, but
yeah, it might be a little tough.
I definitely want to
tough.
come like in the fall, right before it starts to snow, or like in the spring.
The perfect weather, I think, is like
Right now,
17,
bro.
18 degree. Yeah, like right now. Like, you know, like 18 degrees.
Yeah.
Like maybe nice tracks, maybe shorts, maybe a hoodie.
Why are we
That
talking
kind of
about
thing.
this?
I'm just talking about the perfect weather
Yeah.
for the perfect fit. I don't know, because it's just
Okay.
comfy clothes as well, right? Anyways, this conversation has really
Yeah.
gone tangent. Anyways, let's continue.
For most of first year,
Mhm.
my outfit was just my U of T hoodie and sweatpants for like
Okay.
all of my classes.
Okay, I second you on that. You saw me too. My tracks and my hoodie, mainly my U of T hoodie, was basically all that you were wearing.
Man, I remember every day I'd walk into your room and you'd be sleeping in your bed and you're like, yo, pass my hoodie. The same hoodie every day, bro.
Oh, I remember those days. Oh my.
Bro,
That
I
was crazy.
feel so shitty because I just want to go back.
I know. Those Innis days, residents, by the way, to all the viewers.
Yeah.
So the Innis days were really, really something. I think also this year, Innis was a lot different from the previous years.
A lot better.
Where, yeah, a lot better. A lot better. That's what all the other years were saying too.
Yeah.
All the upper years were saying the same thing.
And I'm pretty
this
sure it's
year is
only
just something
because of
crazy.
us too.
I think it's mainly because of our group. Like our entire group pretty much made our residents crazy fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Anyway,
awesome.
we started it off nice though, in like straight out from what's it called, Frosh Week.
Oh yeah. It started off really well. I mean, everything was fine, to be honest. Everything was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've touched the 34-minute mark, and I mean, I think we've spoken about pretty much everything in our timetables so far. We've spoken about most of the physics courses for next year, stuff like that. So again, if you guys have any queries, by the way, about any of the physics courses, obviously you can search it up online, or you can even hit us an email that we always do put in the description, right?
Always.
Awesome. We always do put it in the description. So if you have any questions, queries, requests for next time, just hit us up.
Yeah, as well as I was gonna say, for this episode we planned to talk about a lot more, but we ended up just talking about our timetable.
I think that happens every time.
Yeah, definitely. So,
yeah, that happens every time.
And this type of episode is actually really easy to record, so I think we're just gonna do like the continuation of this episode for next time. Just because it's easy and we can get it out quickly. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I think for like a next actual episode where we talk about like a physics topic, we're gonna do quantum mechanics part 2, which I'm excited for.
I am so excited for.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that's gonna be awesome. All right. So yeah, we'll just end it off here. So this has been episode number 18. I am your host, Parker.
And I'm Ray, and we will see you soon.
All right. See ya.